Hello, I'm Jonasz Rewiński and this is Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. According to the Ukrainian Air Force, the Russian army launched 574 drones and decoys, as well as 40 missiles at Ukraine overnight. The main target of the attack was the western region of the country. The Russian army attacked an electronics plant in the city of Mukachevo in the Zakarpattia region with cruise missiles. Local authorities reported 12 people injured as a result. Russian drones and cruise missiles also attacked Lviv overnight. The State Emergency Service reported that hits were recorded in several areas of the city, including private homes. As a result of the attack, one person was killed and 3 people were injured. Meanwhile, Ukrainian drones attacked several areas of the Rostov region of Russia. The local Russian telegram channel Astra writes that the Novoshakhtinsk oil refinery was hit. The Novoshakhtinsk plant was built in 2009. It is the largest supplier of petroleum products in southern Russia. The plant produces fuel oil, diesel fuel, and gasoline. According to preliminary data, there were no casualties. Now, on the front line, almost a week ago, reports emerged of a breakthrough by Russian assault units near the city of Dobropilya. The move created a dangerous wedge in Ukrainian defenses, but Ukrainian forces reacted quickly, halting the advance, retaking key settlements along the Rubizhne-Vesele line, and striking the base of the Russian salient. Several reports indicate that some Russian units, which had advanced furthest north, are now cut off from their main forces. Both sides are now bringing in reinforcements, and reports speak of intense fighting. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces continue counterattacks near the so-called throat of the Russian wedge, aiming to sever it completely along the shortest axis, while also gradually reducing the overall area of enemy penetration. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, General Alexander Syrsky, has stated that Russian units were able to push so suddenly into Ukrainian defenses largely due to the nature of the local terrain and natural features, which allowed concealed movement and surprise maneuvers. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, Israeli forces have launched an offensive on Gaza, according to Army spokesman Brigadier General Efi Defrin. Now, its forces are already in control of the outskirts of the city. As the Jerusalem Post notes, the IDF launched an offensive on Gaza at the time when representatives of the Hamas terrorist group offered to release the 10 remaining hostages and introduce a 60-day ceasefire. In the village of Zarichne, in the Donetsk region, Ukrainian units continue to hold their defenses and neutralize Russian sabotage and reconnaissance groups, attempting to infiltrate frontline settlements. During another battle, one of these groups entrenched itself in residential buildings, using them as cover to fire on Ukrainian positions. To prevent the assault from developing, a Ukrainian tank was called in to assist the infantry. The crew acted with maximum precision, firing several direct hits at enemy firing points. After the targeted strikes, the buildings where the occupiers were entrenched were destroyed, and the saboteurs' activities completely stopped. In the Donetsk region, a Ukrainian soldier filmed the moment a Russian RBK-500 cluster bomb exploded near their positions. The footage shows the cluster bomb opening in the sky, after which the cassettes scatter into dozens of explosive elements. One of them fell very close to the Ukrainian positions, raising a cloud of earth and debris. Fortunately, there were no casualties among the personnel this time. However, the military emphasizes that the use of such ammunition poses maximum danger, as the area of destruction can reach hundreds of meters, and the debris can cause fatal injuries at a great distance.
Надо мной где-то. Самолет сбили. Ого! Господи, спаси и сохрани! У-ху-ху! Ебать!
During one of their operations, Ukrainian units used various types of unmanned aerial vehicles to strike enemy positions. Aerial reconnaissance quickly detected enemy infantry shelters and concentrations. Now, within minutes, strike drones were in the air, delivering precision strikes on the detected coordinates. As a result of the attack, the enemy suffered confirmed losses in manpower and lost several fortified positions. According to the military, the use of different classes of drones allows for a combination of reconnaissance and strikes in real time. First, the target is identified. Then, the strike is delivered immediately, without giving the enemy a chance to regroup or retreat. Little wonder that Ukraine is about to secure a massive contract for the manufacture of drones with the United States worth $50 billion. As we have seen multiple times, in terms of drone warfare, in terms of UAV construction, Ukraine is one of the very best in the world. And with this, another episode of Military Mind comes to an end. Next deployment at the same time tomorrow. And in the meantime, please stay with us here on TVP World.